How to heal from betrayal in marriage. Now this problem is a genuine one, and let me tell you, before giving you total understanding about how to heal from betrayal in marriage, that you should not have married at all. Marriage is the worst decision you had taken. Still, now if you have realized your mistakes about the betrayal, the hurt, the suffering during this entire process of marriage, then definitely this video is going to help you to find certain solutions that may be helpful for you, and you can implement those actions that I am guiding you through. So straight away I will go to the solutions of how to deal with betrayal in marriage, or how to heal from betrayal in marriage. First thing is, your marriage robbed you of all the energy that you had as a human being, as an individual. So the first solution is, if you are still in the marriage, then get a divorce. Get separated immediately, and this is the only solution to take the next action. Until and unless you take this action, there is no way you can heal. So get a divorce, file for a divorce, go for a mutual divorce, or you can take my consulting to discuss your case, and whatever be your stage, I will guide you, consult you for the most practical action that needs to be done for your marriage. Not for marriage, for your life. The second step is, start living independently. If the period of getting a divorce is going to take time, don't stay in the same house. Start living separately, independently, as a single person, whether you are male or female. If you are sure that this marriage is not going anywhere and this contract is not making any sense to you, then get out of the house immediately and start staying like a single person, and that will be the first stage towards healing yourself. If you are not getting the courage to heal from this level, then I am here to empower you, to energize you, to clear your blockages, and I have the superpowers, spiritual powers, to make it happen if it is in your destiny and the time has come for you not to suffer more. The next step towards healing from betrayal in marriage is, start loving yourself more and more and more and more and more and more and more, and expand. Start giving yourself the required love that you have distributed to the other person who does not deserve it. Once you reclaim back your love towards yourself, healing will begin. Start doing things that you love to do from your feeling. If you have not done anything for many years due to the stuckness in the marriage, then start doing it. It could be going to a trip, it could be having a meal or a food that you love to eat, going on a solo date with yourself over a cup of coffee, or a dinner date with yourself, that you should start doing it. And loving yourself does not involve any other person. It could be simple act like taking bath for longer duration. Go and have a good bath. After watching this video, do it and see the shift in your energy. And it could be 30 minutes of hot water bath in the shower, and after that 10 minutes of cold shower. Do it 3 to 4 times in a day, and you will feel that the first healing has begun with this small activity. Loving in yourself involves many smaller activities. It could be making tea, coffee for yourself out of love. Consciously pour your love into the tea that you are making or the food you are making for yourself. Even if you are staying in the same house with the same person, then also you can start from here, right now. The fourth step towards healing from a betrayal in marriage is stop giving attention to the relatives, in-laws of your spouse. First, stop giving attention to your spouse and then the attention to your in-laws, relatives, family members or anyone who is not you, including your children. If you are facing betrayal in your marriage and your children are in support of your spouse, then leave your children, leave your spouse, leave everyone and withdraw all your attention from them and give it to yourself. You deserve your love. You deserve your attention. This life is given to you for you, not to distribute to beggars who do not have their own energy and they are feeding on your energy, your life, your money, your wealth and everything. So start doing that and you will see the first shift in your healing process. If you are a man, take actions. The next point is whether you are male or female. But I will guide you towards male and female separately, because if you are a male, then you need to take different actions, and if you are a female, then you need to take different actions. If you are a male, then pack your bags and go out and stay alone from today itself. Go on a trip and become happy first. Enjoy your own company. Go on a solo trip of 7 days to a new place, to a place where you have always wanted to go, and enjoy the trip alone, like a bachelor, like a single person, and you will come closer to yourself. I have created another video of how to heal your brain through solo trip, that you can watch it in detail and you will know what to do in the solo trip. And if you are female, then also you can do this, but it should be not with any friend, any relative or any one person. Both male and female can adopt this to heal from betrayal in marriage, and you will understand your self-worth when you do so. The next point is take bigger decisions that are pending, and those decisions are related to sharing your finances and withdrawing it to yourself. Sharing your finances means ask yourself why you are in this marriage. If you are not getting any benefit of togetherness or partnership or companionship, then why you are there? For money? For sharing your expenses? Are you there for this reason? Then you need to work on your desires. You need to become a minimalist and make sure that all your financial transaction with your partner, with your wife, husband, spouse, anyone is cut off completely. You should be able to earn, whether from a job or a business or a freelancing activity, only that much amount that you need to thrive as an individual. And if your finances involves your family, children and many things, and that needs to be settled, then there are actions that you need to take. Without taking this action, you are not free. You cannot heal. You need to, the last solution, which is a culmination of all the points, is you need to start living an independent life alone and become confident in that. You are born single and you are going to die single. Due to your bad destiny or to clear your karmas, you were in a relationship, you learned your lessons, and the lessons are learned. Now evolve from this state and go to the higher level of consciousness where you understand the value of your life. You had created many bad karmas in your past lives. That is why you have suffered. But if you start continuing with those mistakes, then nobody in the world can help you. So the solution lies in your independence. Stop living life of the matrix of the ship in the herd of sheep. Become a lion. Become an independent lion who is strong, who is confident, who is bold, who knows how to hunt, how to live his life independently and not become a part of the herd. Leave the crabs who are trying to pull you. That is the matrix. You have to comply with the rules, regulations and so many customs of the matrix, because in the matrix, each one is connected to the other person for certain benefits. If you don't want the suffering of the matrix, then stop taking the benefits of the matrix. Similarly, if you don't want the suffering of the marriage, then stop taking the benefits of the marriage. Come out of it. That is the only solution. These 7 points are enough for you to get the hint about how to heal from betrayal in marriage. There is no passive way. You can keep doing some breathing practices, some passive meditation to heal yourself, but nothing is going to work. Only these points, when you take actions, are going to work for you. If you want my specific help to transform you, to empower you, to clear your blockages, to heal you, then you need to work with me, either through online projects or through offline or physical projects. If you are really suffering and you really want a transformation, then you need to be with me like a student who is ready to do anything that the master guides, that the guru guides. I am the only most powerful guru in the entire universe who can help you from this rut, who can rescue you from the suffering of betrayal in marriage. No one else can do that. I am here to make my hands dirty. If you are really suffering, it's a dirty work. It's the extremely dirty work to heal someone who goes through such hell in marriage. It is equivalent to suicide. It is equivalent to taking your life when you get married. And if I am healing you from that level, then lot of power, energy, attention and everything is invested in you. So you need to realize this. If you want to come out from this slum called marriage, then take action now. If you are really suffering, email to my team and get the first consulting and diagnosis and get free. And if you are not taking that action, this means you are not suffering yet. Why I am angry? Because I get cases of such students, such patients whose life is near the age. They are almost dead. They have attempted suicide many times, but they don't die. Because why? Why they did not die? Because you are meant to be free and meant to meet me. If you don't trust your soul, then you will suffer more. The suffering in marriage is the worst suffering because so many lives are involved in it. It is not your alone journey. So if you come out of the marriage, maybe you're saving the lives of the people who are loving you. Those people could be your parents, those people could be your children or anyone. I don't know what equations you have with other people, but I have seen my students who come out of the marriage after a certain transformation. They go through the process of new birth. And there is high possibility you are going through spiritual awakening. That is why you are going through the suffering in marriage, because The suffering that you go through in marriage is all karmic, and that is why you need to have the guidance and expertise of Siddhguru Sanju, that is me. So, take actions. I can only guide you towards taking action. It is not a topic that could be solved in this one video. It was just an awareness video to let you know what you are going through so that you start taking action. Alright, I have compassion for you, but I am also practical. I work on energies. I work on taking actions. So if you want to be free, come to me. Take my consulting or join the projects, physical, online, offline, anything that works for you. Alright? Ask yourself, do you love yourself? This one answer will give you every reason to take the next step. Bye-bye.